Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's me again. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I do hope that you stick around for all the new content that is to come on this channel. I make videos talking about news and animation and Nintendo. I do skits, and every now and then I stream video games. And if you want to stick around to see any more of that, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you can get notifications from me when I post. And as always, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and thank you so much for sticking around. Finally, after waiting for 2 years, we finally got Rocko'S Modern Life Static Cling on Netflix. For a few years now, it felt like people were thinking more and more about nostalgia, the 90s, and reviving the 90s, especially with cartoons. Rocko'S Modern Life was always kind of known as like that 90s cartoon show, or like the childhood cartoon show that everyone thinks about. Ooh. So I kind of thought it was a big deal when they revived Rocko'S Modern Life, and I guess Hey Arnold as well at the time. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my review of Rocko'S Modern Life Static Cling. So I do hope that you enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to be dividing this review into sections. The first is, how good does this special handle topics of today? How does it stay true to the original show? The third is, how does this special cater to both fans of the original show and people who haven't seen Rocko? And then at the end, my overall thoughts of the special. I thought the third section would be important for this review since this is a revival of a 90s cartoon. Pretty much the whole plot revolved around topics of today, and I gotta say they handled it pretty perfectly. There were obvious references that most people would understand right off the bat, like the iPhones, slimes, Starbucks, etc. There were quick little jokes for you to laugh at and then move on. They didn't feel like too emphasized in your face, which I feel like is a problem with most revivals nowadays. The example I can think of really is the Powerpuff Girls reboot from 2016, and I guess Teen Titans Go, but trust me, Powerpuff Girls did it worse. They would take anything that's trending and just shove it in your face as much in an episode, and it just didn't really feel needed. It was kind of just there, didn't add anything to the episode at all. Powerpuff Girls reboot honestly will feel really dated, but with Static Cling, the writers use these references to like work with the story. Like the jokes didn't feel useless in the special. They were there for a reason. They even referenced the idea of bringing back old shows and how they're done only for cash grabs and how they don't stay true to the original formula. For the past few years, this has been a recurring issue when it comes to reviving dead cartoons. Again, most people will probably think of the Powerpuff Girls reboot from 2016. It felt like we've been ignored when we address these recurring issues. So I appreciated that Static Cling tackled this problem. While it was funny to see a revived cartoon talk about this problem, it kind of shows that even creators are realizing this problem in the industry as well. Now, most people have obviously been talking about how Static Cling dealt with a heavier topic as well. The character Ralph is now known as Rachel and is transgender. They even went as far as referencing how parents don't understand or accept their trans kids right off the bat. In my opinion, they were able to do it without going overboard or being too offensive. It still had that same comedic feeling that Rocko'S Modern Life always had. Again, it even worked with the story, so it didn't feel forced or out of place. I thought they did it pretty okay. Here's the thing, I watched Rocko, but not all that much. But I do remember thinking that this show had a mix of slapstick humor and also satire. I thought the special did stay true to the original show. Other than having the same voice actors, which was pretty cool, they were able to mix that original, slightly mature humor with the topics of today, which was pretty interesting to see play out. If anything, I thought the characters screamed too much in this special, like a lot more than they would in like one normal episode of Rocko'S Modern Life. It was kind of annoying, well, not really annoying, just a little unusual, but it didn't really ruin the whole thing. Still, the characters had the same personality, same interactions as before. I thought it was pretty good. I feel like this special caters to both fans of the original and people who haven't seen Rocko yet. Though I feel like people who have seen Rocko might have a slightly better time watching this special. The plot's not like a straight up continuation of a story that they left out on, like the Hey Arnold Jungle movie was. It was a general plot that I feel like everyone can follow, but there are some parts in the special where I feel like they referenced the old show just a tad bit. Honestly, like with the characters, I feel like if you watch the original show, then you would have a better time like just understanding the characters and like just seeing how they act. but it wasn't like too forced. I feel like you can still get a sense of how each character was like with their personalities. If you haven't watched Rocko before, I'm just saying that like if you are a fan of the original, then you might have had a slightly better time watching this. But it was still enjoyable. I feel like it's a good thing that they didn't go overboard with the references in this special, because I feel like not that many people would have watched it, only the hardcore fans, and that's it. It's pretty cool for a revived cartoon to cater to both fans and new viewers as well. So my conclusion, this special was honestly well done. It's a good example of how to execute a revival correctly. It stayed true to the original show while pulling new viewers at the same time. If you haven't seen Static Cling yet, or Rocko's Modern Life in general, I do recommend it. Both are really good. It gives me a little more hope for revivals in the future. And hey, hopefully we can start seeing some 2000s cartoons come back. I've said it 1,000 times, I'm gonna say it again. Recess. It's gonna happen. It's gonna get revived someday. I just have to say a big thank you to Carlos Alazraqui. I keep thinking Tom Hanks, Tom Kenny, Joe Murray, and everyone who worked on the special. It came out amazing. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I remember talking about Static Cling when we first heard about it in 2017, pretty much when I first started uploading on this channel. To finally see it arrive and watch it and finally get a review on it is amazing. I plan on doing a review on Invader Zim Saturday. There's also been some other things going on, like I think Amphibia finished the first season. There was Infinity Train. I'm gonna try to get in some videos about animation stuff happening, all that type of stuff, so expect some more videos for the next coming weeks. If you want to start a discussion, leave your comments down below. I'd love to read them. Anyways, new videos are coming out soon, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.